is JC. I'm gonna be your OT today. What's your name?
Dog.
Okay. Okay. Do you know when is your birthday? Okay. So I have this cool tool that we're gonna use today. Okay. So this is called a communication board.
Chicken.
Yes. So this is a communication board, all right? So it's gonna have all these fun pictures on there, and this is a great way to help you communicate how you're feeling. So if you feel a certain way, like you can point to that picture. So do you understand how you feel frustrated right now? Well, hopefully this will help you be able to express things a little bit better so you feel less frustrated, okay? So do you understand how the communication board works? Yes, perfect. Sounds good. So we're gonna use this, and then I'm gonna do a little assessment with you, okay? So the assessment is going to be called the clock test, and that's gonna test things like your cognition, but it's also gonna target things like vision and perception as well. So we're gonna go ahead and bring out our little tray. All right, so what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna give you this pen right here, and then I'm gonna have you draw a clock for me, okay? Do you understand? Perfect. All right, very good. Maybe we should go ahead and start with the frame of the clock. Can you go ahead and draw a circle for me to start off with? Perfect. Very good. Alrighty, thank you. So then we have one more test we're gonna do today, and this one is gonna be we're gonna draw a little stick figure human, okay? So we're gonna do that on this side. All right, same thing, just gonna watch you draw, okay? Here, why don't we go ahead and start, maybe draw the body. So just one line to be like the trunk there.
Dog.
Good, good. All right, and then go ahead and keep drawing that person for me.
Oh.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That did really good. How are you feeling now? Are you in any pain right now? No? Alrighty, sounds good. Well, I'm gonna go look at these, and we'll be back in a minute to keep doing some more stuff with you, right? Through our low-level cognitive screen, we were able to determine that there is a possible impairment in regards to orientation for our client, specifically to time and situation. This was a little difficult to fully determine though, based on a communication barrier. There was also possible impairment in regards to initiation of activity. We were able to determine this because when the client was instructed to draw a stick figure, the client required further cueing in order to begin this activity. And then also in regards to sequencing, there was a possible impairment detected as well, because when the client was asked to draw the clock, they started drawing the clock in the incorrect order of steps.
While the patient was eating breakfast, the OT noted nasal regurgitation and coughing, indicating that the client might have dysphagia of the pharyngeal phrase. We are referring out to speech and language pathology for an evaluation for dysphagia. During the OT's initial contact with the client, he was given a aphasia screening, and the client does have Broca's aphasia as indicated by his inability to answer the questions with clear, fluent speech that makes sense.
Hi, came back.
Hello.
We brought a friend this time. This is Kyle. We're gonna run a couple more tests on you, okay? All right, so we're gonna start. Can you go ahead and this arm over here, your right one. Can you go ahead and lift it up like this? Perfect, sounds good. And then can you do that same motion with this left arm right here? Okay. And then that right arm, can you go ahead and do this motion? Good. And then are you able to extend this one on your left arm? Gotcha. And then can you do the same one with your wrist? Maybe give it a little bend, stretch it out, and then are you able to do that on this one? Gotcha. All right, so is it all right if I go ahead and put my hands on you so I can do a couple more tests on you? All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and help stretch it out, okay? Go ahead and nod no if you feel any pain, okay? Don't want you to hurt. Hey, OT Kyle, could you grab me that pillow over there, please? Perfect. I'm gonna rest this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and bend. I'm gonna go ahead and do some at the wrist. All right, thank you. So now we're gonna do another test, okay? So we're just gonna test your feeling on your fingers, okay? So first, I'm gonna come around to this side. And what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you close your eyes, and then I'm gonna have you nod yes if you feel 2 points touch your fingers, okay? Good. All right, now I'm gonna come back and do it on this other side. Then Kyle's gonna help me hold your hand, okay? Johnny? Close, Kyle. Okay, so go ahead, same thing, nod if you feel 2 points, okay? Right. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and bend this back for you. Sounds good. You can go ahead and open those eyes for me. Sounds good. Gotcha. Alrighty, now Kyle's gonna do some
We're gonna sit up on the edge of bed if we can. Okay?
We're gonna support you the
So
whole way,
I'm gonna
okay?
take these sheets off, and we're just gonna turn you, and we're just gonna sit right up. Okay?
Alright, and then we're gonna just relax here a little bit, okay? Can you nod if you
We're just
feel
gonna
okay?
sit here and get our bearings. Okay?
Good.
We get our feet flat on the ground.
Very nice.
Okay, we're just gonna move around a little bit. Okay?
Kind of like what we did on your arms.
Mm-hmm. But we're just gonna do a couple different motions right over here. Okay? So again, nod your head no if it hurts. Okay? And then we're gonna turn our arm this way, turn your thumb towards the wall. And then can we move our wrist like this? And back the other way. Then can we let's open up our hand. Okay. And now we're just gonna try to kick me, okay? I'm gonna help you and we're just gonna try to kick me. Awesome. Now we're gonna move the ankle. Move your ankle around, up and down.
Do you still feel fine? Can you nod yes? Good. Alright. Now we're gonna go ahead and get you laid back down, okay?
In regards to our upper extremity screen, we noted that there is left-sided neglect present. This was observed during dressing as the client only dressed his right side. We also noted that throughout that whole left upper extremity that there is dense hemiplegia present. This was observed through contracture of that whole upper extremity, as well as we conducted the modified Ashworth scale, and we gave the client a score of 3 because while passive range of motion was able to be done, it was increasingly difficult due to that high tone present. There was also noted to be a left shoulder interior subluxation that's approximately 1 finger's width. We also noted that there was sensory loss, and this was determined through the 2-point discrimination test. We blocked the client's vision and then used the tool to test that, starting on the uninvolved limb and then moving to the involved limb. We started the points at 4 millimeters apart and then ended them at 2.6 millimeters apart. And we asked the client throughout if they could feel 1 or 2 points touching them. And then on that involved side, the client was unable to determine correctly if 1 or 2 points were touching them, thus implying that there is a sensory impairment present in that involved left side. We also noted through observation that the left digits were swollen, as well as the left upper extremity does have pitting edema, 3+ pitting edema. We palpated the area to determine this, as well as did the pitting edema test. And then also we noted that in the upper extremity, yawning increased the flexion. We observed that the client presents with a positive associated reaction as they have increased tone during yawning. In regards to vasomotor, client was palpated to confirm edema in the left upper extremity as well as the left lower extremity. It was determined through the edema depth test that the client presents with 3+ pitting edema.
Client exhibited active range of motion and head rotation and cervical flexion. Client was able to move through passive range of motion in the remaining upper extremity and lower extremity movements with extensive rigid tone on the left side, showing through the Ashworth scale. The client had a right side lean when sitting edge of bed and was max of 1 edge of bed, affecting his balance and posture. Client is most likely unaware of his left extremities in combination with weakness on the left side is making him overcompensate to the right side. We did not stay in the client because we will get him up whenever he is able to understand his place in space, edge of bed, with the lower assist.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing today? You doing good? You can shake yes if you are and no if you're not. Good, it's good to see you. So I know I came in yesterday and visited. Today we're going to do a little bit about your vision. I just want to take a look at your eyes and see how they're doing. Is that okay? All right, are you in any pain today? No? All right, awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. So I have a pen light here and I'm just going to take a look at your eyes. I'm going to turn the light down just a little bit. Is that okay? All right, great. Okay, so I'm going to take my pen light and I'm just going to shine it in each of your eyes and see how your eyes act. Awesome, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and turn your light back on. All right, so I read your chart earlier, and the next question I had about your vision was I wanted you to tell me how many of these pens I'm holding up. So shake your head yes when I tell you the right number. So is there 1 pen? Are there 3 pens? There are 2 pens. You see 2? Okay, great, thank you. All right, and then the last thing we're gonna do is I am going to have you follow my pen with your hand, with your eyes. So you're gonna hold your head as still as you're able. And I'm going to move the pen in a couple different directions and I want you to use your eyes to follow. Is that okay? Okay, awesome. All right, so we're gonna start. Great, you're doing great. And just keep your head still. Awesome. All right, and then just a few more. You're almost there. All right, the other direction. Awesome. Okay, are you still doing okay? Do you have any pain or discomfort?
Park.
All right, what is hurting? Is there, do one of these pictures say what's hurting? No? Okay. All right, would you like me to get a nurse for you? All right, great. All right, so that is all of that part. I'll be back here in just a little while after your lunch to check on you again. Does that sound good? Great. All right, so the next one is I want you to follow my finger. I'm gonna move it close to your face. And if you don't mind, can you shake your head when you see 2 of them? All right, awesome, thank you. So the next test
morning, Dr. Paul. How are we doing today? We doing good?
Slide.
Good. All right. Are you having any pain this morning? Good. I'm glad you're not in pain. And is it okay if I ask you a few questions about your perception? Perfect. All right. So the first thing I want you to do is, can you name this for me? We can use your communication board. Can you point to what this is on the board? Okay. All right. And okay, I'm going to give you another option. Is this a glove? Is it socks? Or is it a blanket? Okay, it's socks. Okay, thank you. And let's go ahead and do another item. All right, can you name this item for me with your board? Let me go. Okay, I'm gonna give you an option of 3. Is this a wheelchair, a toothbrush, or a pillow? A pillow? Okay, thank you. And next, can you name this for me? Worried. Okay, is this a washcloth? Is it I love you or lip balm? I love you. All right, thank you. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is I'm going to put your washcloth on your white blanket here, and I want you to pick it out for me, okay? Can you see your blanket good? Okay. All right, can you get your washcloth? All right, thank you. Let's try this one more time. All right, now, are you able to find your washcloth now? Thank you. All right, and do you need anything right now? That's all we're gonna be doing. Okay, thank you.
All right, so thank you so much for all your help today. I know you worked so hard and you're so exhausted. I'm going to check on one more thing, and then we are going to get you positioned better. We're going to get this leg a little more stable so you feel a little more comfortable and take some of that pressure off your back, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just feel around on your leg a little and your foot. Great, thank you. All right, does anything hurt yet? Awesome, awesome. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up your compression stockings. All right.
You want me to get this one?
Yeah, go ahead. This is gonna help with that swelling a little and help since you've been in this bed for so long, okay? Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna sit you up a little bit, and we're gonna get some support underneath your shoulders, and then we're gonna get these legs up and get a little support under them, okay? All right, so she's gonna be on that side, and I'm gonna be on this side, and I'm gonna lift you up. We're gonna lift you together first, and then we'll support. Great, all right? Wonderful, all right, you can go ahead and lean back. Awesome, okay. And then if we want to get a pillow up under this arm.
Yes.
Remember us talking, you have something called a subluxation over here. So we're gonna support this shoulder joint. There you go. And that's to keep you from leaning too far to that side and making that side of your body sore, okay? And then we're gonna get these elevated a little with pillows.
Yeah.
So here's our pillow. All right, I'm gonna lift this leg. Great, okay. And there's those pillows, and those have your legs up nice and high. Do you need anything else before we leave? All right, so I'm gonna move your call light. I'm gonna put it over here on this side if you need anything, okay? And then here's the remote over here if you need it, all right? Okay, have a great day.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do another activity today. We're gonna do some weight bearing. So Kyle, can you go ahead and hold the gate belt right here? I'm gonna walk around. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this one for you.
And can you put this hand down here?
Okay, this one on the bed as well. Perfect. And then we're gonna go ahead and just lean and rock. yes if you ever feel any pain. You feel some pain? Good, good.
And go to the park, Taylor, Johnny.
Good, good. I think that's all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back for you. Alright, good. Hello, how are we doing this morning? Good?
Sitting at the park.
Wow, good, good, good. Well, today we're gonna be doing some activities with you, alright?
Yeah.
We're gonna get you nice and ready for the day. So let me put these on and then we'll get started, okay?
Dog at park.
Alrighty, so remember your communication board? Good, yes. Yes, perfect. So how are we feeling today? There's some pictures down there. Do you need to describe how you might be feeling today? Happy? Perfect. That's what we love to hear. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing some getting ready activities today, okay? So we're gonna start with washing our face, get us nice and refreshed this morning. But first, I have one more question for you. Do you wanna do this in your bed or would you like to try getting up? If you wanna try getting up, you can put yes. If you wanna just go and do that in bed, you can put no. No? Okay, yeah, that's okay. We'll do this from the bed. So what we're gonna start with is this is your little water basin. And I'm gonna set this on your tray, okay? Then we have your rag and your face wash, and we're gonna just get that face nice and clean. So is there a specific step you'd like to start with? We can either maybe, do you wanna wet your face, or would you like to just go ahead and put the rag on your face? Which one would you like to do? Okay, gotcha. So that is good, but I think a good first step is, going ahead and getting that face nice and wet so that little face wash will stay on there and get you nice and clean, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start that. Can you go ahead, stick your hand in the water bucket and go ahead and get all your face nice and wet? Beautiful. Good. Perfect. And then here, I'm gonna help you get this side. Is that okay? Okay. It's wet. Beautiful, all nice and wet. Alrighty, so next we're gonna go ahead and put the face wash on your face. Alright, can I see your hand? Okay, go ahead and put that on your face. Good, and then can I help you get this other side as well? Get some of that face wash from you. Good. You're gonna be so nice and clean, it's gonna feel so good. So what step would you like to do now? What do you think? Do you think we need to go ahead and rinse the face wash off, or do you think we need to go ahead and just use the rag? You can do this one for water on the face, or this one for the rag, or if there's another one you see. Water on the face? Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what we need to do. So the same thing like in the beginning. You go ahead and stick your hand in there and get your face nice and wet so we can rinse all that off. Yeah, just go ahead and scoop it in there. Perfect. Good. Get all of it. Wonderful. And then can I help you get this other side? Perfect. Okay, last step. Here's a rag for you if you want to go ahead and dry your face. Here, put it like this on your face. Perfect. Good. And then can I help you get this other side? Wonderful. I bet you feel nice and awake now. Good, good. All right, so we have another activity we're gonna do today. And then we're gonna just be brushing our teeth. It's gonna feel so nice and good. So we're gonna have our little cups. So this one is gonna be full of water for you. And this one's gonna be a little spit cup. Be careful, we don't wanna spill that one. And then we have our handy dandy toothbrush right here, and then some toothpaste already. So what step do you think we're going to do first for brushing our teeth? Wait 1 second. What step do you think we're gonna do first? Do you think we're just gonna stick the toothbrush in our mouth, or do you think we're gonna put toothpaste on the toothbrush? Which one do you think? This one for toothpaste in the mouth, and then this one for toothbrush? Which one? Do you think just
toothbrush in the mouth, no toothpaste on it? Okay, close. We are going to put the toothbrush in our mouth, but we do need to make sure that we put that toothpaste on first, alright? So it helps us get nice and clean. So, we're going to go ahead and take the toothbrush out, and then I'm going to go put this on there. Good. And we're going to dip it in the water, get it a little wet there for you. Alright. And then if you can go ahead and put that in your mouth and brush, get everywhere. Good. Good. And then this one side over here, do you think you can kind of get some of that side? Good. You're getting there. Good. Is it okay if I help guide you over to that side? Wonderful. Beautiful. You're going to feel so nice and clean. Alrighty. So I'll go ahead and take this. And then if you want to drink from the water cup right here, don't swallow it, but put it in your mouth and then slosh it around in there. Wonderful. And then you're going to go ahead and spit in this one. Perfect. Sounds good. Bet you're feeling a lot better. Alright, and then we have one more little activity. We're getting ready today. So we're going to be combing our hair. Just finished getting ready. So, what do you think the first step of combing your hair is? Is it grabbing the brush? Oh, perfect. You are on it. It is grabbing the brush. Here, maybe, so close, but maybe grab it from this part so this part can go in your hair. Wonderful. All right, so can you go ahead and start brushing out that hair for me? Good. Now, can you go ahead and flip the brush around? You're so close. There we go. And then that's going to help us really get all the tangles out of our hair, okay? You want some help? Want me to guide you? Yeah. So you're good, same motion, like that. Wonderful.
Dog.
You're doing so good. And then we're going to need to get this other side too. Can I help you kind of get over there? Does that feel okay? Good. Good. Good.
The client was observed to have overall motor perception impairment with moderate to severe apraxia, specifically ideational, ideomotor, and dressing. Ataxia was not tested due to the patient not currently physically being able to complete tasks for the screening process. The client is a max total assist for edge of bed sitting and transfers, so it can be understood impairment is indicated but cannot be fully screened until patient is in a more stable condition to participate.
Good. So thank you so much. We'll see you later.
Dog.